Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's been a little bit since I've done a video at all, um, and figured I'd give you all a little update on everything that's going on. Anyhow, hope everyone's having a good day. Let me know how y'all are doing down in the comments. So far, it's been 6 days now, though. But since then, but I went in for my third round of chemo, so I'm finally halfway through the chemotherapy and stuff. Um, with looking at how everything's going so far, I will be doing my last round of chemo about at the end of December ish area. Um, this last round, little it a little worse than the others. Um, a little more nausea and stuff like that. I was watching the IV, and when I was in the hospital, when it's on the last day, it was just a little bit left on the bottom. I was looking at it, and like, stop dripping. but it went well, but it it seemed like more it exhausted me a lot more than the first two rounds, and made me a little more not nauseated and stuff like that than the first two rounds did. Um, so, but uh, but that's the main symptoms of that. Is the main things are just the nausea and stuff like that. Um, then again, the first couple days, because of the anti-nausea medicine and the anti-acid medicine and stuff like that they give you. Um, and they were giving me you have to take a couple days, and then my acid comes up and gives me heartburn and everything else for a day or two after. And normally the first, or so far it's been um the first week for each round is normally the worst. Um, you get, or I've been getting, I'd get the acid reflux or whatever you want to call it, or heartburn or whatever. I don't know exactly the difference between the ones. Um, I'll be getting those and stuff like that. This last round, I'm guessing it's because I've been sitting around so much, as my entire back got a lot of knots and stuff in it. So like yesterday, I had my mom work on my back because it's just being a pain. I had, I'm guessing, muscle or bone pain. We're thinking also there's shots, Nolasta shot, I think the name of it was. I don't remember exactly. I was just talking about it to them yesterday. But it's basically a shot that um stimulates the bone or something. It stimulates to bring up the white and red blood cells and stuff like that. It's basically to help keep my immune system up higher than it would. Um, but in that, it um, also one of the side effects of it is that it can cause bone pains and stuff like that, which we're kind of thinking it might have been that yesterday, because I had it all the way from my lower back all the way up to the back of my head yesterday. But also I have knots all up and down my back, and some pretty good sized ones on my side. So those don't help very much. But other than that, there hasn't been much other symptoms yet. Um, some of the meds and stuff. So one of the things I've been taking is a steroid, and the reason for that is for inflammation for this guy right here. And back in the first, second rounds of this stuff of the chemo, um, the inflammation, if I didn't take the steroids the next day, it would be all flared up, and I would have to take the my other the other medicine that I have for it. Instead of taking it once in the morning, once in the evening, I would have to take it every like 4 hours throughout the day, and it would cause enough pain where I couldn't, like, ice packs and stuff like that wouldn't bring it down or anything. Um, but now that it's shrunk down, it's not causing any pain or anything like that. So it's so then with taking the steroid, instead of it going towards this, the swelling and stuff, it's basically just taking it, and it's not doing anything. So, or it's not being needed for anything. So then I'm noticing more side effects from it. So as of yesterday, I didn't take it, and then we're seeing how it goes today. Um, I did I've been doing, I did for a couple days where I took it one day, I didn't take it the next day, kind of weaning off of it. But, and it seemed like the days that after I didn't take it, the, I didn't have any changes in pain or anything like that. So, so it seems to be doing, it seems to be, this has, seems to be going downwards and not swelling up and stuff like it used to. So I'm going to be working towards getting completely off of the steroid stuff. Um, and well, once I get off of that, I'm pretty much, that's the last meds that, besides if I need like ibuprofen or something like that. Um, that's the last thing the that I've been on so far. And but yeah, so it'd be nice getting off all that stuff. But 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 that has been really anything else going on. Working on my truck because my brakes decided to not be a working. Um, Still a little finicky. Um, we got the me and my dad were working on it yesterday, and for some reason the rear, I'm guessing it would be the plunger in the master cylinder. Um, it seems like it's not really building pressure at all. The front one's building plenty of pressure. It was breaking the lines loose on the master cylinder when I had pressure on the brakes, and well, it squirted the whole fender and him. So the the far front plunger or piston in the master cylinder is building up pressure, but for some reason the rear one is doesn't seem to be doing that much. I'm thinking I have to look at it. Look into it today. Um, I was thinking maybe one of the things we were thinking is probably it's going out. The master cylinder is probably going out with just the back cylinder thing. Plunger. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what the things are called on those. Um, but we're thinking it's going out, and then but with that, um, it's either that, or I was thinking maybe it has still has air in it. So that's kind of thing. It might help it if I took a little piece of tubing with a what's the name of it? Where the connector piece is to connect it to the master cylinder where the brake lines would, and run a piece of hosing all the way up into the top of of the master cylinder, so then it'll just circulate the fluid to get the air out of it. I was thinking that might work to clear it out, but I don't know. Do some look into it. Unless if you guys have any ideas, you can leave it down in the comments and on that. But that's pretty much where we're at. I had to replace the combination valve on it because it was leaking, which it seems to be working. The combination valve seems to be working, um, but the for some reason the master cylinder is it works, but for some reason that one plunger doesn't want to work. So I had to figure that whole thing out. But yeah, that's all the updates I have for now. Yeah, hope you guys have a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.